लाइभ आयो कि हेर्छ बाबु हेरौँ यहीँ हेर्छु त्यसको लागि पेड गर्नु पर्दो रहेछ के च्याट अन गर्नुको लागि खोल भन्नु नि त्यसलाई खुल्न नि पासपोर्ट हाल्नु बाबु यानु अघि मैले थिच्याउँ तर त्यो ओके भएन रहेछ कि भाइ तेरो एक्सिडेन्ट जसरी भात थपिहाल्नु है आउँदै गर्छु नि तपाईँसँग छिटो आउनु आएको छैन नि त्यहाँ त दुवैजना ए जोइन भयो भन्ने आयो ओए आयो भने पढ्न मिल्दैन च्याट पढ्न मिल्दैन यहाँ मेरो ए कहाँ गयो निरे यार बढी खाएर क्या आमा फास्नेले ल आऊ भन सुरु भयो आगो मुजी निरे रुममै छैन त रुममै छैन निरे Get ready. माइक में आवाज आउन लाग्छ गेम में गेम आवाज आइरह लाइभ में अलिकति ढिलो हुन्छ लाइभ स्टार्ट भएपछि टाइममा आउँछ
Well, it's bobbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career.
Joe! What a save by Seaman!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. You actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good effort from distance. Mighty close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter. And it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
That's really well manoeuvred.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played. Danny Olmo. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zico, spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Ligt. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And here's Yamal, and it's Zico. Koundé, chance for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Zico. Yaya Toure. Costa Curta. Danny Olmo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So we're still where we started right now. Costa Curta has ended up in no man's land. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Dani Olmo. Koundé.
Japan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Dani Olmo. Juve. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. That's a little off target. This looks promising. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Rice. And it's Soboslai. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zanetti. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. And that's been won straight back. He's going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Timber. Dani Olmo. Juve shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That has not gone well. Rice threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Diouf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Torres, and here's Yamal. Zanetti. Szoboszlai. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Costa Curta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp... He's had a shot! And that
Wild target. We've all been there. Not that it can feel much
better. Zico, of course, a dribbler of outlandish pass somewhere off target. Still waiting. Game's first breakthrough goal. And that pass isn't the best. Koundé. Torres. Zico. That is where. Pass somewhere off target. Knocks it in place. Risky ball, you've got to... Now he's got here. Short. And Rice! a deep finish.
They're probably getting frustrated. Chance, I suppose.
Sanet. Szoboszlai. Koundé. Adams. Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 3 coming up. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Rice! Koundé gets it away. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. So we are halfway through this final. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, if we're honest about it, Peter, it's not turned out to be the classic that we were hoping for. Someone's got to up the urgency and the sense of purpose, take risks, breathe some life into this final. That's what we need.
For Japan,
so it's half-time in the grand finale. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Japan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Right chance, surely! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Zico with the short one. And it's played forward. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Adams. De Ligt. Now it's Camavinga. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Szoboszlai is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Torres.
Japan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is...
And the finish! It's a goal! And their wishes are fulfilled. The final back where we started. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Royce. And he's taking no chances there. France have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Zanetti. Soboslai is in a really good position out wide. Corner number 4 coming up here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. They're up to 5 corners now. Bullish header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cards to affect this. Driving on and making good progress. Great ball if he can get there. It's Rashford! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've been given a corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. Header comes in! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Koundé. Timber making good progress. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gerrard. And there's the shot! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. And it's been hooked away. Dani Olmo. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Zanetti. Szoboszlai. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zanetti picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Gerrard. And the shot's on. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, some astute defending there. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dani Olmo! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they have hit the front. Wow, their opponents are hurting here.
Well, before you even examine this goal, Peter, it goes without saying someone's deeply regretting not taking the sting out of the game when they could have. It's a bit late now.
Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's just misjudged that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And Torres! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Fernando Torres really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Japan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that was vital. That has not gone well. Messi. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Time added on 4 minutes. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Rashford. And Rashford! Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. It's Rashford!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Substitution for Japan, number 11, Dani Olmo.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lovely pass. Rashford! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And a header! And there goes their last chance. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
अनि अहिले छाता सबै लिएर जानु